Hello, all my fire signs. Welcome to your weekly element reading where we are focusing on the fire element for this reading. So all my Aries and my Leo and my Sagittarians, this is the reading for you. And this week, really feel it's about a week of self-love, making sure you're aware of how awesome you are, of your true gifts, your true nature, which you are a being of unconditional love and light. You're powerful, you're eternal, you're a spirit being. You're actually made of unconditional love. So just that awareness that you're more than this human character that you're playing, you're this actor behind all that. So I really feel that is kind of the initiation of these readings. And I'm going to pull a card here from the Power Thought cards from Louise Hay. And we're going to just see what the Creator would like you to know about the amazing you this week. Let's see what messages come through. All right, one more time. All right, Creator, what do you want our fire signs to know about themselves this week? What information will help them have just the most amazing week ever? All right, I feel like this one, and actually this one too. So you got life is simple and easy. This looks like one of the knights from the tarot deck. We're going to pull some here in a moment too. And it says here on the back, all that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. And this is really cool. What I like about that is that it's a good message of life is simple and easy. Life happens for me, not to me. When I think life happens to me and all these things are against me, then I have this, role of victimhood that I'm playing at the moment until I, return back realizing that, I'm the hero riding upon the horse, that it shows there. And sorry about the glare there. I'll put them down like this. So, you're the hero that gets to take you out of that victimhood, because when we're in a drama, there's either a hero, a villain, or a victim, or all three are existing, because that's what the drama is about. And we love to be rescued as a victim because that makes us feel like we're cared for. But what is a wonderful awareness of our life is that we can switch into our own hero role and rescue ourselves. And then we don't feel so out of control and dependent and codependent on things on the outside of us. We get to realize, that I have everything I need inside of me. I have the unconditional love of the Creator of all things, which is the biggest support and truly the biggest hero of all, and that loves us. And so when we have that and we realize that our entire life unfolds for us, not to us, then it does become very simple and easy. It's only when we're in this fear-based role of victimhood that life seems very complex and very hard, right? And then this says, I listen with love to my body's messages. Giant ear there to hear. And it says, my body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So, yeah, definitely part of our fear mode, when we're in that victim role, we will go into fight or flight mode, which actually shuts down so much of our body's systems, so much of our body's ability to heal itself, because it's supposed to be temporary. But when we're in a cyclical pattern of being in fear, then our body's shutting down and shutting down and shutting down and shutting down and shutting down. So really the biggest gift we can give our bodies is to try to be at peace as much as we can. And it's about, some inner reflection with that. So I'm going to pull some cards here from the Everyday Tarot, and we'll get some additional message and see what the Creator wants us to know about this life and of health in so many ways. All right, Creator, for this week, what do you want our fire signs to know? What else do you want them to know, please? Okay, what else? Anything else? Okay, and last pass. Okay. All right. And we will... This one came out first. It made itself known, so we'll do this. And this is amazing because it really fits into what I was talking about too, that this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is your life design, your life path. The Wheel of Fortune shows this revelation of the knowledge of about your life and how it was designed to unfold. Before we come down here, we meet with our support team, as I call it, and we decide for my highest experience and for what I want to learn down here. This is when I'm going to be born, and this is when I'm going to leave the earth. So my death scene is designed, and then I have events all throughout my life that I want to experience in order to learn about myself, to learn about the opposites of who I am, to know more fully who I am. So it's like, I want to feel unworthy in this situation so I can understand what worth is. I want to, understand what chaos feels like, so I understand more of what peace feels like. So, that whole opposites and all these designs that happen. And that's all this Wheel of Fortune. And so events are going to unfold throughout our lives, and we still have the free will choice to determine how extreme we're going to take it. Often referred to life as like this giant improv play. We have all these themes that we're going to go through, but I get to decide what extreme I take it to. Am I going to take it to an extreme of unconditional love, or an extreme of fear, or somewhere in between? And that is what we get to decide as we go. And so as the wheel of our life continues to turn, our life is always changing. And we can either walk with it and just accept it as it goes, or we can hold on and go, no, and hold on for dear life until it comes back around, and go, okay, well, maybe I'll walk with this instead, So this is basically, showing us this whole life is happening for us, not to us, and that life can be simple and easy if we just don't resist it and be flexible and walk with it, instead of holding on for dear life and being stubborn and just continue, to get whipped around over and over. Yep, and you got Justice. So this is definitely about balancing between the two. You've got the scales here. And that's a wonderful message too, is that, when you're looking at when life is difficult, when complex and hard, that is what we came here to experience, like I was talking about. So we don't have to judge ourselves for it and get upset about it. We can just flow through it and experience it, knowing that I've wanted this to happen. I wanted to feel this way. So let me feel this way. Let me experience it. Now, what do I want to do with that new information, that new wisdom, that new knowledge, the new things that I'm experiencing? And so it's like, okay, I can balance that. And the balance thing is also balancing between your physical life and your spiritual awareness. And so not being too heavenly minded that you're no earthly good, or being too earthly minded where you're just in continual chaos 24 hours a day. So it's a wonderful balance that comes in, and it's this ebb and flow. Otherwise it's a flood, right? Or it's a drought. And then you have the Two of Swords, again, about the two sides of things. But this is about decisions that come up for you this week, because this is about decisions. But you've got the Moon, you've got the Water, which is the emotions, and you've got the blinded individual here, which is don't go by what you see, go by your heart, your intuition, but with your gut. Don't be so in your mind about making your decision. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your passions in making decisions this week. Again, balancing. You don't want to go, totally overboard in one direction, but you don't want to be totally in your mind. It's balancing mind and heart and find somewhere in the middle with making your decisions. And then you have the Empress. Definitely this is about creativity, about stepping outside of all the... She represents like nature and Mother Nature, and so, letting things unfold naturally instead of, what comes after the Empress is the Emperor and the Hierophant, which those are very constricting, trying to control. It's like society trying to tell you what you should do, supposed to do, need to do, have to do. It's about life, and the Hierophant is trying to do that with your spirituality by suppressing having all these rules about your spirituality as well. So the physical and the spiritual after this are what gets suppressed. And the Empress here is saying, be free, be creative, birth. You've got this beautiful living waters in this vessel in her hand. It almost kind of reminds me of like a water bearer. But, even the star on top, is what represents Aquarius, which is the water bearer. So she goes, you have access to that which will make you feel your thirst quenched, that will make you feel full. The outside world and all those shoulds and supposed tos and all those rules, even if you were able to master all those, you're still going to feel incomplete because you're just getting back to expectations. Whereas when you let all of that go and you let this passion in your heart for the things that you love, when you allow those to be expressed, then you're feeling abundance in your life. And that's what this represents. It's birthing of something, abundance. And she, of course, with the feminine energy, it's very much an emotional abundance as well. So just really feel, that this week is all about understanding life happens for you, balancing both worlds there and allowing yourself just that beautiful ability to express yourself in your own unique, special way. So I really love that for you. We're going to end the reading with a chakra love card here and see what the final messages the Creator has for you, for all our fire signs for this coming week. What else would you like them to know? Okay. I love it. Okay, and these two as well. Excuse me, can't make this up. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit, exactly what we were talking about there. So I love that. And this is about balancing all of your chakras, clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. So if you're into crystals, then those are the ones you can focus on there. And then you also have fearlessness. Turn your warrior into a warrior, or your, as we were talking about, your victim into a hero, right? The warrior. And then you have truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So again, connecting to your inner love for yourself, that is really the truth for your life here. So I do think this is going to be an awesome week for you. So just know as you go throughout this week, every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. We'll talk to you soon. You take care.